There was a woman who started working out in her mid to late 70s. And you should see her. She's got a six-pack. And I thought,
amazing.
okay, if she can do it, anybody can do it. Now, you don't have to do it to that extreme, but, working out, it's not about, my age, not about fitting into that bikini. It's just about feeling good now. And feeling good, when you feel good, you feel you look good. And when you look good, it really ups your confidence level.
Hello, you are listening to the Late Bloomer Living podcast, where we are reimagining and redefining what it means to be in midlife, where we are gathering energy, momentum, and excitement for our next chapter via candid conversations with other midlifers about their own pivots, pitfalls, and triumphs. I'm Yvonne Marchese, your host, and I'm so happy you're here. Hello, my friend. Several months ago, I got a wild hair of an idea to bring together a bunch of the speakers that I've met while doing my podcast and produce an online summit that could help other women in midlife to bust through that feeling of being stuck that I think so often visits us in midlife. Honestly, I wasn't sure I was up to the task, but I knew I needed to try. It was kind of like when I wanted to do the podcast, but had no idea how to do it, and it took me 2 years to decide to go for it. Well, this time, I decided to listen to my inner voice and go for it. And what a wild ride it's been. Oh my goodness. I am so happy to say that today is day one of the Midlife Uprising Summit. Starting today and for the next 3 days, 33 speakers are gathering to share their expertise with you to help you bust through whatever is holding you back from stepping into your next chapter with excitement and purpose. I'm just beyond thrilled. I mean, who doesn't want to live their life with a sense of excitement and purpose? I wish that for everyone. And the thing is that it looks different for every single person. And that's why I have so many speakers, in the hopes that anyone who signs up for this free summit can find something that's going to speak to them, something that's going to move the needle. So I want to keep this short and sweet today, because what I really want you to do, if you haven't already, is go ahead and sign up for the summit. Just go to midlifeuprising.com and sign up. I want you to stop putting yourself on hold. I want you to start taking action and exploring what you really want. Carve out some time out of your schedule, sometime over the next 3 days, to sign in and watch 1 or 2 of these presentations. And don't try to watch everything. Just pick the ones that are calling to you. And to entice you just a little bit more, I'm going to play a little montage of a few sound clips from the actual summit. This is a tiny sampling of the gems of wisdom dropped by a few of our speakers, and there are so many more. The music that's going to play under these sound clips was written by my dear friend, Dana Benningfield, who started composing music in midlife. So listen to this. I just love it. It's called Canon for a Summer's Day. Hope you enjoy everything.
Look, we want to cling to certainty. We want to cling to what we know, but it's not the way to age.
I've been raising children for 33 years. So to now have my last child turning 20, I'm not going to lie. I'm not over here grieving. I feel free. I'm like, hallelujah. I have done my time. There's extra space in my brain, my heart, my mind, and my schedule to create new and beautiful things.
I mean, it's getting better, but by no stretch are we're scratching the surface, Yvonne, of really this sea change. But we're young. We're in our 50s. We have a lot of time to exact this change. We have a lot of time to make this difference in our life and also for our children, for the young people. Like, let's I want women, when they get to this stage of life, to have something else to figure out. That, they're not dealing with ageism anymore. And more importantly, that they're not using ageism against themselves, because we are our worst enemies.
You see, I thought that if I put time for myself, that I would then not have time for my clients and my staff and my team and my profession. And really it was the other way around, because I brought a better self to my clients and my team and my profession.
It could have been something like your elementary school teacher who told you you would never be a good writer. It could be Aunt Millie at Thanksgiving dinner that told you your dream was stupid, or whatever. It's not about blame. It's about connecting dots and mapping out your fear relationship. So these would be the road signs. And then the sunset, the rays of sun, are areas where you want to work on things, areas where you've uncovered something. So that elementary school teacher may have made you afraid to write an article or a blog or try to get published somewhere. And unless we spend the time reflecting and discovering, we can't connect those dots. And once you can understand your own fear relationship, that's when you gain awareness.
But I'm going to say something that is kind of a disruptor to your thought process, and that is the majority of dreams that are on this planet are actually found in the cemeteries. Like, do you really want to get there? Do you really want to go to that place, having those dreams still not fulfilled, not working toward them? Because we are limited to days. We are limited to time. Why don't you move towards that thing versus not ever doing it, not ever being happy about it? Because we are given things on the inside of us to do and to be happy about. And if we squelch those, then what good does that do?
Well, there you have it. The voice you heard at the very beginning of the podcast today was Kat Corchado, and then the speakers that were part of the montage, in order, were Cecilia Dentino, Gail Scott, Jack Perez, Karen Briscoe, Nancy Berger, and Kim White. Okay, guys, you have your homework. Go to midlifeuprising.com. and sign up for this thing. Come join us. There's a community chat going on. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, a rockin' good time, and it could make a huge difference for you. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm going to let Jack Perez have the last word, but in the meantime, have a great week. Stay safe and well. Talk soon.
So there's no excuses, ladies. Let's just rock and roll it, because like I said, there is a huge chasm between miniskirts and Depends, and we get to live a really bright, cool life for as long as we want to.